So today we're going to be talking about the top things that keep most people from moving forward with their desire to create their own thing online, whether that's a coaching course, program, whatever it is. There are several things wrapped under one thing. And at the top of the list, it all starts with fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of what other people think about you, fear of not getting it right, fear of not knowing how. It's all wrapped in fear. That is the number one thing keeping people from stepping out and doing the thing that is your heart's desire. If you desire to leave a legacy for your children's children, and that matters to you, and also having an impact and an influence on others, then you need to move forward with that thing that's on your heart to do. Push past the fear. And how do you do that? Every single day you get up and you say, okay, this is my project. This is the thing I'm working on. This is the blueprint to success. And I'm going to, if I follow these steps and if I finish these things phase by phase, I will come out the other end with a business. I will come out the other end with something that I can use that exchange for people, that will be a win-win, something that will help bless me, that I can in turn bless others, and it'll be a blessing to them because it'll answer the question, help them learn how to do the thing, teach children, teach adults, whatever it is, imparting your wisdom, your ability, your skill, your knowledge. That is important. It's a gift, it's a talent, it's a skill, it's a life experience that would be of so much value to someone out there. And you need to take that and run with it. It's inside of you. You step toward it. You've been out in the deep and come back so many times, but you have not crossed the finish line. For what reason? It's fear, whether it's fear of failure, again, fear of success. And people, surely that's not true. Surely, there's no way that fear of success could be a thing, right? Well, it is. It is. Even if it's embedded deep subconsciously, fear of success is real. It is a real thing. Why? Because you know your life as it is now. Everyone in your orbit knows you and your life, whether it's with struggles or however it is. That's how you've been living it. Even though maybe in the background, you've been trying to do the thing and make something happen, that hasn't happened. And what if all of a sudden you're making 10,000 a month, 50,000 a month, 100,000 a month? What's that look like? What does your life look like? How does it operate differently than it does now? It's going to be completely different, right? You're going to see it, you're going to feel it, you're going to live it, and those in your orbit are too. And that's one of the things that throws you off, because you can't see yourself in that life. You can't really see yourself there because we've been held back in so many different arenas of our lives, from the school systems to the church. So many things saying this is wrong, you can't have that, this is for the other person, oh, this is for them up there, and you're not in that class or in a category. That's not true. It's so not true. And it's the hardest thing in the world to break out of. The fear of what other people think, the fear of the unseen pressure that's put on you by others to stay in your lane and the lane that they want you to be in. Even though this desire keeps propelling you forward and you keep reaching out trying to make it happen, and you've made so many attempts, or maybe you haven't at all. Maybe you've just now really feeling that unction and you're out there looking for the confirmation that you should do this. Well, here's your confirmation, here's your sign that you should do that thing, because that is a desire of your heart that the Lord has put in there for you to take this thing and run with it. And yet the pressure and the pushback from the unseen and unspoken, and sometimes it's spoken, the enemy will use people in your world to say, oh, that stupid thing, you're trying that again, or you're doing this, or that's dumb, or whatever. And they, for whatever reason, people feel justified to say those kind of words out loud to someone when they feel like they're trying to put you back in your place for your own good. And you have to learn how to ignore them politely to their face and go right on and do the thing anyway. That's how you beat the enemy in this thing. Everything that you feel like you're supposed to do and you feel pushback about that, whether it's doing a video, working on your ebook, your blog, your course, your program, whatever that thing is, you know what your thing is and what that looks like. Every time you go to step toward that and you feel that pushback, the way you defeat the enemy and kick him in the teeth is to do it. Do the thing. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care whether you feel like it or not. I don't care if when you're done, you're like, well, I don't know. Do it anyway. Because when you continue to exercise that muscle of defiance against all the pushback that you're getting, it will get stronger and stronger and stronger. And after a few videos, after you've put some things out there, after you've hit the launch button, after you've made your first sale, then you'll be unstoppable. And that is the enemy's worst fear, that you will step fully into your prophetic destiny. Why? Because he knows you're a person of a generous spirit. He knows that your family would be blessed. He knows that you would be better off in every way in your life. If you had unlimited resources, you would be better off, and people in your world would be better off, because then you can live blessed to be a blessing. And it's not about, stroking $1 million checks to a charity. As great as that is, and as great as of a dream and a mission and a goal as that is, to be able to give that generously into the causes of your heart, what about the other families that you can bless just by the services that you can afford that maybe now you only dream about? Whether it's getting a massage for yourself, a therapeutic massage, because that helps you feel so much better. If it's having someone come into your home and help clean your home, or do your lawn, or clean your car, or anything like that that you hire out to do, you're blessing a small business, and that small business is owned by a family. And you're in turn blessing them when you can tip extra well every time you go out, not just every now and then, but every time you go out to eat. If you can tip double, triple, and not even bat an eye, you're blessing someone else in the process. And people see that and they're like, what is it about this person? So the number one thing that's holding you back, regardless of what it's wrapped up in, is fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of what other people think, fear that you're not good enough, fear that you don't know enough, fear that you're not ready, fear that you're too late because of your age, which is absolutely not true. If you're 60, 70, 80, oh my goodness, you are in your prime to get out there and do the thing. You are in your prime. Why? Because of the life knowledge that you have, because of the amount of time that you live, the life wisdom that you have under your belt that you can impart to others. There are some generations behind us, people that need a lot of help, that don't know how to do the basic things. And they're out there searching and looking for people to help lead and guide and teach them. And you have a whole tribe of people who are looking for you. And you say, well, there's, a gazillion people out there already teaching my thing, or it's already available to them. Of course it is. Everything is already out there, but that shouldn't stop you. That should not stop you or even slow you down, because you don't have any competition. You have your own unique life experiences, your own unique twist and wisdom, your own unique style that's going to resonate with a whole tribe of people that they're just out there looking and waiting. Maybe they are getting some basic information from someone else, but if they came across you, they'd be like, okay, this is my person. They're going to teach me what I need to know. I resonate with them. I love watching their videos or the way they come across with their material. I love it. So that's the word for the day. Push past the fear. And that's the only way to make it happen and actually see success and get to the point you can push that launch button. And that is to just push, kick the enemy in the teeth, do the thing. You guys be blessed. I'll see you on the other side.